Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We're going to be diving back in with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. In today's episode, we're going to be reacting to one, obviously, of the new releases, should we say, on the Future Begins Zero. In today's episode, we will be covering the Sky Strike, obviously, support cards and seeing how well they play. Are they effective? Are people still running them with Tempai? Are they running it pure again? Who knows? First things first, obviously I want to work my way through with some of the better decks and obviously some of the newer decks that we've seen, like Mitsuguri. We've got obviously the Vanity with the Morgana cards along with the Morganite. So what we'll do is we'll work our way from the top, see what's decks. Obviously I'm curious to what this triple Ash showcases. Okay, I'm really big fan of that one. Let's start things off with, we'll go Orcust, because Orcust is a very powerful deck at this point in time. I am struggling to play up against it. It is definitely dominating in my experiences. But yeah, alright, let's run it. Here we go. Okay. So Sky Striker taking on Sky Striker taking on Orcust. Okay. Wow. Removing the Forbidden Droplet to special summon straight into Sky Striker 0. The new support card leading into add a Sky Striker card from deck to hand. The Droll Lockbird in hand. And turn. Okay. The good thing is, you've got the Black Guy that laughs. You've got the Droplet as well. The Mitsuguri trap card comes into play, triggering off Black Guy that laughs, leading into a Mitsuguri selection to prevent the effect from being used. Okay, special summon into Habakiri, or Habakari. Habakiri? Is Habakiri, yeah. Triggering the Sarge, leading into Zero's effect, triggering to special summon. And they have Maxi as well, holy shit. Okay. Special summon Ray, special summon Rose. Okay. Returning back the ritual spell from the graveyard back to hand, activating the ritual spell to pay 800 to special summon. Actually, I say the ritual spell is prayers, isn't it? Prayers and the ritual card look exactly the same. There we go, ritual summon, triggering off the Habakiri to add a prayers back to hand. Special summon Habakiri into an Orcust place, sending ourselves Skeletal into a Lincoln Automaton. Oh, I say skeletal. I'm combining symbol and skeleton into the same thing. Right, Droplet triggers, removing the Rose, targeting the Orcust Link monster. Okay, Automaton has been negated, but it still leads into an Automaton again. I probably should call them Galatea and yeah, they're literally Galatea as well. How do you refer it? Galatea Mark 1, Mark 2. Okay, Dingarusu punching and the Habakiri punching as well. Finishing off into a Link monster of Masquerina. That way they can special summon from the graveyard their Galatea. Okay, Black Goat that laughs. Triggering the effect to prevent Masquerina from link summoning into an SP Little Knight. Special summon, trigger the effect. Take prayers, add it to hand. We built Mitsuguri a few weeks ago and we haven't played it yet, so at some point we're gonna have to start playing it. Alright. Leading into engage to add the Ray. Lightning Storm, activate to destroy the Masquerina. Triggering the Rose in the graveyard, special summon, target the monster on field, proceed to the battle phase. Ray punch for 15, tribute, special summon. I was about to say into Hayate. The alt arts throw me off massively, they do. Okay, so Hayate comes into play, leading into Kagari. Recycling back the engage, leading into a 0, which leads, okay, so basically they want to end on 0 more than anything else. I suppose on the plus side, fuck me, man, Sky Strike is actually terrifying, man. Metalfoe Fusion triggers, return it back to draw a card and set 3 pass. Okay. So what's this? This is one of the new Sky Striker cards. So target an equal number of Sky Striker Ace monsters and Sky Striker spell in your graveyard. Shove them into deck. Then for every 3 shuffled, you can return up to 1 card on the field to the hand. Wow. If a Sky Striker monster special summons to the field while cards in your graveyard, you can banish this card. Immediately after its effect resolves, link summon. What? That's kind of scary, man. Okay, Mitsuguri being able to activate them. Habakiri special summon, send to the grave, trigger the effect by tributing, leading into the monster that pops loads on the field. Increase monster's attack descend, trigger the Galatea, banish the Orca, special summon Galatea, add World Legacy, drop the heart. Okay, activate Babel. Makes every... Oh, okay. 0 tributes at this point. Special summon into Ray and Rose. Oh, and... Oh! Okay, oh, yo. I thought it just tributed, but the fact you can pop a card on field is crazy. Triggering the Ray to send to the graveyard. Oh, not sent to the graveyard. Trigger the Ray to prevent being sent to the graveyard. Special summon. Oh, they still send the Link Monster to the graveyard anyway, but then Ray can special summon because the Link Monster left the field to the graveyard. I'm still trying to understand it. Like, I'm familiar with Sky Strikers, but I don't know if there's a specific way of activating cards, or you could just kind of just get as many spell cards into the graveyard and call it a day. You know? Okay. Leading into Galatea, the Orcust Automaton. Trigger the effect to then target the World Legacy Wand. Want to make sure I got that. Yeah, it's World Wand. Leading into their boss monster. The unfortunate thing, it's not quick effect, but now you can literally just target 6, shuffle them back, flick that back to the hand, return the Ray, trigger the Rose, special summon the Rose, trigger the spell card, banish spell card, link summon into what? Hayate? Shizuku. Okay. That's actually insane. Special summon the Orcust, Forbidden Droplet, get rid of Rose, negate the Orcust. Link into what, Galatea again? Yeah, Galatea Mark 1. And then end phase, trigger the effect, add our self-engage from deck to hand. Damn. Heavy Storm to destroy the back row. Trigger the Crescendo to negate it. Banish the Heavy Storm. Activate Engage to be able to add yourself linkage. To be able to add linkage and Called By or Lightning Storm or whatever. Because I don't think there's a limitation in terms of what cards you can add off of. Oh, they drew into the Called By. Oh, I thought they added it. Okay, so they add the Sky Striker card, then obviously draw a card if they control 3. Okay. Sky Striker, once they start cooking your stuff, and I think that's the scary thing about it, is knowing that you have to deal with those kind of situations. Right, let's see how well it plays up against Malice. I know people have been... To be honest, I feel like we potentially could invest in Sky Striker, considering that we already own Tenpai. We could run Sky Striker Tenpai, maybe. Go. Okay, send the Metal Foes. Upstart Goblin. Draw a card. If discarding the grave, return it to the deck. Draw a card. Trigger the Ray. Special summon into... Okay, Fualos. Do we have an out for the Fualos? No. Okay. So what we're going to do, special summon into Hayate. Oh, straight to 0. Oh, it's because they're Fualos. So literally, if Fualos is an occurrence or an issue, just go straight 0. Wow, look at your opponent's hand. They got rid of Called By. Okay, triggering the engage to add Widow Anchor. And draw a card. Mate, drawing a card off that is so fucking dirty. So sick. Ultimate Slayer to remove the 0. Send the Masquerena to the graveyard. Skadoosh. I love Ultimate Slayer, man. Signet Mine and discard a card to be able to gain access to a Cyburst monster. Normal summon the rest of the White Rabbit. Leading into a mecha. While you control spell cards, you can target a monster and negate it. And then steal the monster itself. Got something down the back of my neck. I thought there was a spider on me or something. Upstart Goblin, draw a card. Activate field spell. The crazy thing with multi-roll is you can literally... Oh no, not multi-roll, area 0. Multi-roll is a problem as well. Move the field spell to be able to negate the White Rabbit's effect. Ooh, still no play. Yikes, tough crowd. Oof. Excuse me. I'm up at 3:30 in the morning recording videos because my computer was having a stink up earlier. It probably still is, but I'm just hoping it doesn't crash out on us. Okay, the black goat that laughs. Okay, interesting they went for a Naburu choice though. Linkage, send off the black goat, leading to Kagari. Kagari's effect triggers target spell card. Oh, the ghost spell's there to negate. The engage would have been a really good play as well. The problem is they're both kind of cutthroat at the moment. Really, they need a Malice play. It's crazy how this went from one of the best decks in the game to now literally sitting on triple tactics. Leading into... what's this? Lemniscate. Okay, Ghost Ogre in defense mode. Into a link summon on Kagari. Kagari being able to add a Sky Striker from the graveyard to the hand, which leads into the activation of Engage to be able to add a spell card to be able to draw a card. Leading into Linkage. So Engage into Linkage. Normal summon Ray. Punch. Okay. Ghost Ogre is down and out. I don't know why they didn't attack with the highest one first. I would have done that personally. Especially in the world of Ash Blossom and that. So really you just want to end on 0. Because 0 gives you access to an extra spell card. Also you can obviously get rid of it off the field to pop a card on field. Engage not being once per turn is insane. Because now you've got Mecha. Now they're just set 2. Right, no, I was about to say set 5. But yeah. So you got to think. They've got Mecha. They've got Engage. They've got the new card. Oh, they have Cool Buy as well. I ain't gonna lie, weirdly, as much as I don't like the idea of being a Sky Striker player, I'm leaning towards crafting it. Okay, Ray comes out, punch for 15. I would have to learn the shit out of it though, man. Into Hayate, Centigrave, Hornet. Get rid of Hayate, push some of Kagari. Kagari's effect triggers, target spell card, return back to hand. Punch for 4,000, activate Linkage, special summon, bang. Filth. It's basically just looping back to 0. Look, let's just see, hypothetically, how expensive it would be if we were to run it. Which one should we go for? Let's go for this one. Well, considering Slash Draw is ultra rare, Upstart Goblin is ultra rare, Engage is ultra rare, Linkage is ultra rare, Black Goat ultra rare. Yeah, it's a very expensive deck. Kagari ultra rare. Like the Hayate, Shizuku and that, it's not too bad. We've got the new Prototype and Amatsu. I'm only assuming that this would be 0 is ultra rare. This has probably got to be one of the most expensive decks in Master Duel. Yeah, I think it will be. Fuck. Decks. The issue we have with Master Duel at the moment is there's a lot of problems, of course. There's no casual thing, there's no fun aspect, there's no draft mode, there's no tournament thing. All the basic stuff we've spoken about in the past before. But my biggest issue is all decks are eventually going to be ultra rare cards, and because obviously us getting gems and the multiple packs and the bundles and things like that, you either have to go crazy on investing money into it, or you get left behind. And the problem is, I think that many people are going to get left behind because obviously everything being expensive, financial issues and situations that eventually the game will die off. It is dying, and I'm saddened and frustrated that it's like Konami don't give a shit, because I care. I love making Yu-Gi-Oh content, I love playing the game, but I'm scared for the future of the game, and it terrifies me. It really terrifies me. I love sitting here spectating duels, playing duels, you know, being outplayed in certain situations where I could dominate with a branded board and then some guy goes super polymerization on top deck. Yes, it's frustrating, but it makes great content. And also as well, it's the way Yu-Gi-Oh is, unfortunately. Obviously, everyone's hating Maxi as well. Within reason, I understand. I used to defend the fucking bugs. And now, I'm a bit like, you know, it's a duel killer. It is. Like, you know, if you drop 2 Maxi, you could add in 2 more board breakers like Lightning Storm, Super Poly. You could make those adjustments. It's just, we're in a very frustrating situation where it would be nice if Konami actually give a shit about us, you know what I mean? Like, we have survey reviews, or like, would you like to fill in this survey regarding the ranked battles or whatever it is? And it's like, okay, well, what do we get from it? It's 10 legacy tickets. It's like, thanks. It's everything I've ever worked for. It's just give us, bargain with us, you know what I mean? Like, I was saying this before and I'll say it again. If you were achieving Master Rank or even Master 1, offer some rarity. Give us some exclusive alt arts. Give us an exclusive mate. Give us something worth the grind. Like, it just doesn't seem worth it, you know? Or give us a guaranteed royal of our own choice. Like, if you're a branded player and you're gonna achieve Master 1, you should be able to be like, okay, well, I get a free royal card. Let me grind this for 10 months or use this deck, and then I'll get royals at the end of it. You know what I mean? Just sucks, man. Right, Trickster stage, target the back row card, not being able to be activated. Tribute off the Trickster, send the evenly matched. Grass looks greener. Monster Gate. Right, we're going to fast forward this because Elemental Burst is about to go hard if they hit transaction rollback. Oh, because it's Paleo, mate. Monster Tribute is crazy. That's Monster Gate, isn't it? My bad. Oh, we're spectating for the Morganite cards, not spectating for... Wait. Oh, this is Sky Striker. I was so confused. Okay. But the problem is, they need a Ray. They need a Ray because they can't special summon. The Ray has got to come out. Oh, mate, they're dead. It's game. Oh, mate, that's wounded. Oh, you can special summon. Hold up. Oh my god, imagine that. If this deck didn't have the Paleo being a water type attribute. Interesting. That is insane. That running the Paleos kind of benefited against... Yeah. Ring of Destruction is a hot take. Get it? Alright, I'm gonna show. Yeah, that's the problem, man. Like, literally, if you're not familiar with the Morganite cards, they are absolutely disgusting. Where are the spell cards? So basically, right, it's a good job we've got most of them here anyway. So, if you can get Guilt Gripping, all your Majesty, Vanity, whatever the fucking other ones are called, you can normal summon level 5 or higher monsters without tributing. You do not pay life points to activate spell or trap cards. You know how insane that is? That you can activate Solemn Warning and Solemn Judgment and not have to worry about paying the cost. Adding to that, obviously, you're familiar with the standard Morganite, draw 2 cards, cannot conduct... You can conduct 2 normal summons set per turn, just not 1. And then you've got yourself the Succumbing Song Morganite, which your opponent cannot. You cannot activate monster effects in the hand, so basically it nullifies Veiler, Ash, etc. But you don't need it because you can just go with the Majesty, Vanity, Fiend cards. If your monster battles an opponent's monster, any bit of damage to your opponent, any battle damage it inflicts to your opponent is doubled, which is crazy as well. If you get some jacked up monsters, you know. But yeah. The issue they've got is neither player can activate monster effects, so it's not too much of an issue. If that had happened to have been Vanity's Fiend or the other one, I can't remember its name, there's one where it prevents you from special summoning altogether. But that is such a banging play. Transaction rollback on the elemental burst to be able to basically nuke the field. That's the kind of play I get scared of when it comes to playing against Lab. Although it's Lab Sky Striker. But it's pretty impressive that they've managed to bounce back. But I don't understand why they didn't trigger engage. Oh, they've activated engage now. And then you've got Hornet Drone leading into Kagari. But couldn't they have... Oh, they couldn't have activated it because they controlled the Lovely. Okay. I'm going to shut up. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. Engage into Hornet Drone. Add the Monster Gate. Hornet Drone Special Summon Token. Activate the Monster Gate to tribute the linked monsters. Send... Okay. Okay, so that spell card's now in the graveyard, so they can link summon. This is sped up, by the way. Okay, leading into Sky Striker A0. Being able to add engage again. Trigger the engage to be able to add the... I need to remember the name of this. Lemniscate. That's another one of the problem cards. Vanity Fiend. Neither player can now special summon monsters, which kind of nullifies them, but guess what? They don't need to worry about it because they've got the Sky Striker special maneuver, which can basically return the cards back to hand. Trigger the 0, trigger the effect special summon Ray and Rose. Banish the link summon into Kagari. Kagari's effect can trigger the target engage, return it back, trigger the transaction rollback, trigger the big welcome labyrinth, bring out Lovely with shuffle back. Trigger the effect, pop a card in hand. Ray tributes, trigger off the trap card, target the Paleo special summon, send the black guy that laughs. Ah, okay. Vanity's Fiend comes back to the field. Trigger the big welcome labyrinth, target the Vanity Fiend, return it back to hand. Bye, get popped. Oh no, it was Vanity Fiend. Okay. For some reason, in the last second of that, I thought I was calling it something completely wrong. But, okay. It works. You know what I mean? It works. I'm quite... It's kind of scary how good these decks are now, though. Like, in the last video, we spectated ourselves the Zexal deck, which was cooking. And now we're looking at Sky Striker, which is alarming. I want to see how it plays up against Mitsuguri. You know, I think that's the thing. We just want to kind of see what the potential outcome would be if you were playing up against one of the best decks in the game. Okay, we are going first. I would have preferred if they were, because obviously I want to see a Mitsu full board against Sky Striker, but okay. Reinforcement of the army. Adding a Ray. Normal summon the Ray. Ray tribute summon to bring out 0. 0 adds airspace. Airspace activate. Okay, thrust to graveyard. Add Shark Cannon. Set free pass. We still get the quick effect, plus there's 2 spell cards in grave. Okay, send in the heart, trigger the effect, target the heart, banish. Nice. Now we can go with this, which now can negate the Orcus to be able to snatch the Orcus. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, pre-preparation. Activating Habakiri, tribute off. Adding yourself the ritual spell, activate prayers. Add another Habakiri. Bring out your... I don't know the name of this fire dude. Mikoto. Destroy everything on the field. Raise effect triggers. Drop the triple for us. Tribute off the Ray to bring out 0. 0's effect triggers being out of the spell card. Can we pop a card on field or not? I think we have to tribute ourselves first, right? Can we chain on that or not? Okay, special summon. Shuffle 3 back. Target the one that's going to blow up the field. Turn it back to hand. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Now, this is where we're at. Can the Sky Striker player play through? Activate and engage. There's multi-roll. Happy Feather Duster on the draw phase is insane, mate. Honestly, every time I've seen Sky Striker get the extra draw off of engage, they pull a banger. Okay, Ash Blossom to negate. This guy's got half the cards at this point. I ain't even joking. It seems to have like minimal cards, but out for everything. Man. Into Ray, leading into Kagari. Kagari to target card in graveyard, return back to hand. SP to target the Kagari to banish. Okay. Activate Ray, special summon Ray, leading into a Hayate. Hayate off the engage into linkage. That's fine. Battle phase. Are we going to activate linkage here? Yep. Link off into 0. 0 punch for 3000. Trigger the effect. Tribute off. Special summon Ray and Rose. That's the kind of shit I like seeing, ladies and gentlemen. That's the shit I kind of like seeing. Okay, I just selected random. I don't know if it's random of that selection or it's just random as in just out there. So we might end up with a replay we've already reacted to. I hope we don't. I don't think we do. Okay. Are we on the other side? I think we're on the other side of a duel we've already reacted to. That's fine, we'll go through it anyway. Hornet, special summon the token, leading into Kana. Trigger the engage. It's not engage, is it? It's linkage. Yeah, linkage. Okay. Engage, adding into 0. 0, add engage. Activate engage to be able to add. You know what's crazy, right? So you've got... What are we talking? We've got the Widow Anchor face down. We've got ourselves the other spell card, which we've just recently added. The Lemonis Gate, which is crazy as well, because you can activate a target 3 in here and shuffle them back to return a card back to the field, to the hand. And then our final card, I can't imagine it's another Horner. What did we add? Did we add anything? They're not going to play engage face down because it's not quick play, so it'd be pointless. Unless they've gone with... Oh no. Fuck it, let's play. Okay. Normal summon the mecha target, snatching that. Leading into the Morganite spell card, leading into the second Morganite spell card to be able to trigger the effect to add a Morganite. Ash Blossom negate. Activate Clockwork Knight. Tribute off Ray, not Ray, 0 to be able to pop a card on field. That's crazy. Now target 3, target the Clockwork Knight and shuffle it back. Yikes. Wow, this is all in the end phase. Banish the spell card, link off into another 0. 0 is actually terrifying, man. Like, the idea of being able to, like, you got to think here. You've got engage to be able to add and draw a card. You've got linkage to be able to link off your monster. You've got, obviously, 0 to be able to link tribute itself. Special summon Ray and Rose and pop card on field. Plus, you've got the spell card in the graveyard, which can banish, can link off. So you kind of, like, domino effect it. You know, you've got your engage to be able to give the necessary spell card. Then you can play off your combo into 0. Then during your opponent's turn, you can tribute up to 0, bring out Ray, Rose, trigger the spell card in graveyard to be able to link off into another card if you want to go Shizuku. Okay. Okay. Proceed to the battle phase. 2000. Trigger the effect. Tribute off. Special summon Ray. Special summon Rose. Pop the Rose. Attack with the Ray. Trigger the Ray. Special summon into Kagari. Kagari target engage. Turn back to hand. Kagari punches 17. Activate linkage. Linkage leading special summon 0. 0 punch 3000. Insane. I'm gonna have to start carrying a Kuraiuma with me. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed, thank you guys for watching. Massively appreciate it. Take care of yourselves. See you guys in the next episode. Peace.